Hi there. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the Daily Dose of Awesome with Elite Marketing Pro, your 15 minutes of education, motivation, and inspiration. My name is Paulina, and I'm coming to you live from Chicago, Windy City. Let's see here. I want to make sure that you can hear me. So if you can hear me and my audio is great, comment in so I know. I'm going to also go on. Yay, the comments are working. Laura, hey. All right, cool. So let me just, there we go. I am so excited and honored to be here with you guys. And today what we're going to be talking about is the New Year, New Me resolutions. What has been 2 weeks since we all rung in the new year and made commitments to ourselves, goals, commitments, new habits, just things that we want to accomplish in 2019. And I thought this would be a great time to evaluate on those because it's been 2 weeks. All right, so drop a 1 if you can relate, and this year you've also joined the train of the New Year, New Me, and I'm just calling it New Year, New Me resolution, but like you've made big goals for this year. Comment in 1. All right, awesome. Again, my name is Paulina, and for those of you who don't know me, I am an Elevation member with Elite Marketing Pro, as well as a mentor in the Fast Track community. And my promise to you on this live is that if you have ever struggled with making a commitment or following through on a commitment that you've made, then my promise to you is by the end of this live, we will have 3 action steps that you can take right now to move forward on that commitment, okay? And how this is going to work, the best way is I'm going to go ahead and share my example. I'll evaluate based off of my example, but I invite you to and challenge you to, as you're listening to my example, that you think of your own commitment, right? So comment in if you're going to play along here and let me know that yes, you can think of an example for yourself that you've made as a commitment just 2 weeks ago, okay? So one thing that I said that I'm going to do this year is become more engaged in the Elite Marketing Pro community, which also means that I am going to go ahead and hop on and do these lives with you. And what are we at? January 14th, and this is my first one. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and evaluate and acknowledge. So step 1 is go ahead and acknowledge one thing that it hasn't worked for you on the commitment that you've made. So you could have even made a commitment, started taking action, stopped, or if you made a commitment January 1st and you haven't even followed through yet. Got it? So if you can relate, just drop a 2 in the comments. Let me know that that you're working on here with me. And I'm not sure. Oh, sounds great. People are commenting. My comments just aren't working. All right, cool. People are playing along. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Rebecca from Michigan. What do we have on here? Chuck, Ron, Justice, Egan is in the house. Hey, Justice. Tony, I still have your side note. I still have your note that says I'm amazing. Thank you. Okay, so let's play. 1, pick that commitment and we're going to acknowledge it. One thing that hasn't been working. Remember, I'm going to work on my own example, and at the same time, you're evaluating from your example. So just a side note that I wanted to share with you guys is that I have been personally a mentor in the EMP community since August. So that means that since August, I've had the opportunity to put my name on a list to go live here with you all. August, guys. That's like 6 months ago. August. So if you can relate, like Have you found yourself in a place where like you really wanted to do something, or it's been a commitment, but you've been putting it off? And you just kind of like tell yourself like, hey, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it tomorrow, or I'm gonna get to it Monday, or I'll just get to it someday. Comment, I'm not sure what number at it. So just do an emoji. Like an emoji, you can do an emoji that you can relate. Like that's something that you've said to yourself. So, okay, I'm working on myself, but I do want you to work on your own stuff. So acknowledge one thing that hasn't been working. In my example, I made this commitment, but one thing that it hasn't been working is I didn't like actually put it down. I did not add it to my calendar. I did not make space for just time to be involved in the community on Facebook. And I definitely did not put my name down for live until just a couple days ago. So step two is where we are going to get really present to the possibility that we can create if we do follow through on our commitments. Okay, so my commitment was come on here and do this live. And the possibility, like what is present, what can I create for coming and being with you here? Well, I'm making relationships, people are, I can make a lot of new relationships and get to know all of you. Like Yar Real, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right. Laura, Brad, Shane, Rebecca, hi Julie. Those are the people that I can have relationships with. That's something that is possible for coming on and being engaged in this community. And one thing for myself is that I get to know myself as someone that adds value and makes an impact, right? Even if it's just one person. If I go 2019 just making an impact in one person's life, I've done my part. Comment in on your possibility. Like what can you create by following through on your commitment? Like what is there? What is possible for you? Let's see. These comments, I'm sure they're coming in order. Yeah. Lester, hey, how are you? How are you doing? We're just talking about, if those of you are just hopping on, we're just talking about the new year, new me resolutions or commitments that we are making, but either something stopped us and we stopped taking action on it, or we haven't started at all. So that's where we're at right now. And we're creating a possibility of what is possible for us when we do, in fact, take the action, right? So for myself, is I get to be on here with you, palms sweaty, and my face is getting really sweaty. Not my face, my neck. But the possibility that I get by like going through with that and taking action on it is I get to make close relationships with all of you and make an impact. And at the same time, you guys all are making an impact in my life. So get present with that possibility. And number 3, this one is you go ahead and ask yourself, what action might you take right now that you can fulfill on that commitment? What action can you take right now? Ron is saying, great reach, you can add value to more people. Yeah, that's right. If you're coming on, like if that's your commitment is doing more lives, then that's exactly what you can get out of it, is you can have a greater reach and add a lot more value to more people. Great job. All right, number 3, what action might you take right now? So in my example, just happened to me a couple of days ago that I got present to the fact that I haven't done anything about my New Year's resolution. Is I just was like, what might I do? Well, I might tell somebody that that's something that I want to do, is start doing these daily dose of awesomes with you all. And I might, tell a friend for accountability. I might sign up. And if you're just doing lives on your own page, you might just want to press the live button and just do it. Those are all things that you can do. So, hey guys, Margaret is saying, yeah, true. So, and if you guys can relate, drop me a, I don't know, like that person that like dances emoji. That's like my favorite emoji. That salsa girl emoji. If you can relate and you're like, yeah, if I can totally relate with the fact that that's even something that's getting in your way, is stopping you. You want to do more lives. This doesn't have to be the same as my example. But if that's one thing, give me the little salsa girl emoji. All right, so what actions might I do? I might sign up, and that's exactly what I did. I put my name on that list to do this live without even knowing what I'm going to do it about. But that only takes place once you become really present to like the possibility that you can create, like the outcome that you can create by taking action. Am I making sense? Are you guys still with me? Margaret is sending me emojis. That's perfect. All right, just wanted to recap. You know, we all know that New Year's resolutions don't really work, right? People get sidetracked on their commitments, and I'm just looking at my notes. I want to make sure I hit everything. People get sidetracked on their commitments. So there's three things, those 3 steps that you can follow along to just get yourself back into action. One is just acknowledge what didn't work. Take a moment, evaluate, acknowledge one thing that didn't work. Make sure you stay in evaluation, so you stay external. Like, hey, this just didn't work. There's no feelings about it, something that didn't work. Hey, Davis, William, Jasper, I love the emoji together that you sent. It's 2 people dancing together. Fun, we're having fun. So one thing, acknowledge. 2, become present to the possibility that you can create when you do act on your commitments. And 3 is take the action. What action might you take? All right, so this is a little challenge. If you can just want to write down in the comments one action that you might take today that brings you closer on your, just brings you forward and closer on the commitment that you've made to yourself just 2 weeks ago. Write it in. I'd love to know it. All right, so drop a comment below. And let me know by when. Ideally, you want to do the action today. And you've been on with me here for about 13 minutes. So just take an extra 5 minutes and do that action. I invite you and I challenge you to do it. And I also invite you to let me know how it went. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear it. And if you had any value from this video today, make sure you go ahead and share it and you like it. Put some hearts into it. Again, guys, my name is Paulina, and I'm super excited that I could do my first daily dose of awesome here with you all today at Elite Marketing Pro. Now, if you're watching this on somebody else's page and you want to find out a little bit more information about how you can get more involved with Elite Marketing Pro, you can ask the person who shared this video with you, or just hop onto our website at elitemarketingpro.com. Awesome. Make it a great Monday. Take care.